Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? This is your consciousness cobbler here, Ashley G, and I'm here to, as always, expand some consciousness and try to raise your vibe. And today, that's what this video is about: 12 ways to raise your vibe as much as you can. Well, let's get to it, shall we? Number 1, gratitude. Be grateful. It's one of the quickest ways to, well, one, manifest what you're going with. What are you thankful for? Is it an iPhone that you're watching this video on? Is it me trying to help you and raise your vibe? Is it a parent, a loved one, a sibling, a pet? There's always something, even if it's small. There's always something to be thankful for. Grateful for that breath. Anything, think about it. Think about what you are grateful for. What do you appreciate? Not to mention, when you're as grateful as you can, your manifestations come faster with the law of attraction. Because, one, like Abraham Hicks actually said, as you think, you vibrate. As you vibrate, you attract. Like attracts like. So, raise your vibe, attract the good things. Gratitude is also, it's like a muscle. Start small. Do the little things. Do every little thing. And then as you work it out, it becomes a habit. And then you realize that you're living your best life simply because you're enough. You're grateful for all of the small things, and you'd be surprised how fast your dreams will come because of it. The universe will repay that gratitude. Mark it. Number 2, love. Call into your mind someone that's easy to love. Is it a sibling, a friend, a pet? Visualize them in front of you, what they would say to you. Think about them sitting in front of you, and does a smile come up to your face? Do you feel happy with it? I think about somebody I love. I think about my daughter. I just imagine her goofy little things that she does and trying to make me laugh, or come give me those long 20, 30-second dad hugs, because, well, I have big ass orangutan arms and they're good for hugs and wrapping around and security. But she hugs me back. It's the best feeling on the world. So that's just one for me. What would it be for you? Also, love is one of the highest vibrational frequencies you can get. Joy and bliss, that usually comes into next of your enlightenment. But love is very, very high up there. Number 3, generosity. That's a good one, because whenever you get greedy or stingy, it lowers your vibe. It lowers how you feel about things. You get guarded, get very hoardy. Mine, my precious, you can't really want to do that, because anytime you attach your happiness to something outside of yourself, it brings the opposite of what you're trying to do, which is be high vibe. It lowers you. So, good antidote for that is be generous. Be generous with what you are. If you want more of something, offer it up. Offer up what you got. Give it to someone else. If you're worried about being poor and looking for money, give a little to charity. It's bell ringer time. Walmart, Kroger, any grocery store, mall, any type of thing out there, Target. Somebody's out there ringing a bell, give some change, give a couple dollars. You'd be surprised how the universe will reward you for that. For when you're not being stingy, when you're not, because the universe knows, God knows, you're hurting. God knows inflation sucks right now. God knows you're counting your change so you can buy a present. But you just helped somebody else. You helped another person in need. It's kind of funny how the universe will provide more abundance to you so you can continue doing it. Provide what you need plus more so you can help someone else. And again, put more back into the world. That's the reason for this channel. Try to put more back into the world. Also, if you're feeling alone, try to make somebody else laugh. If you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling sad about that, Find a friend. Tell them a joke. Some random person that came in today. I'm a little low, I'll be honest. I'm walking through my life too. Some days I have good ones, some days I have bad. Thoughts come into my head. So I'm working on it through. Somebody came in, they were a little sad. Someone came in, had a hurt shoulder, and then the doctor gave them a bad shot, or the nurse gave them a bad shot. The doctor had to come in and give another shot. Very painful, very sad, angry. They're going through a breakup. So, give them a hug, talk to them, try to make them feel better, make them smile, make them feel appreciated and loved, even as a friend or as a casual acquaintance. It works. It radiates. If you want love, give love. Also, let's go with number 4. We are at meditation and breath work. Controlling your breathing can control your heartbeat, can lower your anxiety, improve your mood. It actually stimulates your nervous system in a very receptive way. Meditation calms your mind. Again, lowers anxiety, stimulates your nervous system. You try this only just thinking of breathing. Get you in a meditative state. Focus only on nothing breathing, because I have a lot of people that come up, I can't meditate. My mind's too jumbled. It's always moving. So I tell them to focus on things just keep popping into my head. So then I tell them to stop focusing on your breathing. Don't you focus on 3 seconds breathing, 6 seconds out. Don't think about that. Don't you dare think about that. What are you going to do? First thing you're going to think about, that. Don't think about a cat. Don't think about a cat. Don't you dare think about a cat. If you think about a cat, you're wrong. Dogs only. Don't think about a cat. Who thought about a cat? That's what happens. The monkey brain. It happens. So, trick yourself into it. Control your breath work. Calm your mind. Refocus your thoughts. If emotions come through while you're doing it, analyze, observe them, feel them, and then let them flow off on the tides of life. Let them go. Then recenter, refocus, back to breathing. Number 5, forgiveness. Blaming someone for wrongs that have been done to you is number 15 out of 22 emotions that are on the scale of consciousness, on the vibe scale. 15 is low. You want to be numbers 1, 2s, 3s, 4s. You want to be up there, raising your vibe. Blame eats away at your soul. There are many different ways to forgive them. You don't have to forgive them in person. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to call them on the phone or send a text. Dolores Claiborne, she has something called a karmic contract, which that's for a whole nother topic that we'll get into another thing, but it also works for this as well. If you've had wrongs and you have a thing with someone that you just can't talk to them, you can't figure, imagine you have a contract with someone that, whether it's your mom, a parent, whatever, into your life, a friend. Okay, we've talked, doesn't work. Everything I do is a problem. Just nothing works. You're always wronging me. You're always doing me wrong. I'm trying to fix this relationship. You just don't see it. Take it. Forgive them. I'm sorry, but I'm letting you go. I forgive it. And then imagine yourself tearing up that contract. Letting them go. There's also another one for forgiveness. It's called Ho'oponopono, which I will do another video about that. It's a Hawaiian therapy and philosophy but this is a very basic rundown of it. It's simply state to yourself while you're thinking about this person or whoever it is, because 1, you're responsible for how you reacted. There's some responsibility in anything that ever happens. Whether something was done to you, how you react to the problem is still something you're responsible for. So take ownership of what's happened and then just say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's it. That is literally it for the whole philosophy. The feelings of it, but just repeat that a few times and you'd be surprised how fast life can change just by doing that. Number 6, the food that we take into ourselves. Naturals and organics. If it didn't come from the earth, probably not a good idea to eat it. But we have sugar, most addictive substance on the planet, more than heroin. That processed sugar lowers your vibe, lowers you. Think about it. Get your sugar crash. Woo! Snack cakes, Little Debbie's. Right after that, sleepy, tired, downer. It does. It lowers you. Eat natural. Meats, I'm Southern. I eat meat. It happens. I love deer meat. I love bison. And I love cow. Fried, processed. Again, Southern U.S. We fry. We fry almost everything. It tastes so good. But again, not the healthiest stuff to do. So I have been trying to limit that in my own ways as much as I possibly can. And then I also try to eat as much healthy veg, fruit as I possibly can. Meats, natural, not processed, steroid injected, GMO, Monsantos, and all that. Eat organic as much as possible. One, it's healthier for you, and if you're healthier, you're going to feel better, and feeling better, you're naturally going to have a higher vibe. Number 7, try to stay away from substances and alcohol. Alcohol is a natural depressant. Yes, do you feel happy and buzzed after a drink or two? Absolutely, you feel woohoo! But it is a natural depressant, because what happens after 3 or 4? Who's sending drunk texts to an ex at 3 a.m. while you're sitting there crying and crying and crying, and your best friend's holding your hair as you're throwing up? How many times has that happened? How many bad decisions have been made because someone got a little tipsy, a little too sad? Try to stay away from that. I myself was a cannabis smoker for many years. As I've gone through my spiritual awakening, I no longer partake simply because it actually lowers my vibe. I feel worse whenever I partake. So I could be high, but I feel low. Makes me sadder. Makes me feel anxious. Reminds me of heartbreaks or whatever sadness might be running through in the back of my head and the processes of my mind somewhere. It brings back stuff up that I've let go, but yet for some reason it just focuses the brain on thinking about stuff. So, processing, let it go. Number 8, think positive thoughts. You are what you think, and what you think, you become. So, you want to think miserable thoughts, you want to be sad all the time, you're going to be sad, you're going to be miserable. Like attracts like, and you're going to attract miserable people into your life. People who are only going to wind up hurting you, not showing you the love that you truly deserve. Love who you are. Love yourself. You are enough. You are enough on your own. I love you. Many other people, I'm sure, love you as well. Whether they admit it or not, they do. Be happy. Think happy. Again, if you think everyone uses you, think people manipulate you, you'd be surprised how many people you attract into your life that use and manipulate you. So, think love, be love, attract love. Real love. Don't let it be selfish. Because it only takes 17 seconds for a thought to attract another thought just like it. And then what happens? Another one and another one. Then the snowball comes running down the hill and turns into a giant avalanche of negativity, or it can turn into a giant avalanche of positivity. Which do you want it to be? I know which one I want to choose. Number 9, choose your high vibe music, TV, books, and movies. Are you watching horrible, sad movies? Are you listening to horrible, angry, sad music? Are you watching horror flicks that scare you? Make you think some messed up thoughts sometimes? And don't get me wrong, I like horror. I'm a metalhead. Slayer. Love it. Emo, Deftones, some emo goth bands from back in the day, slow vibe. But again, I've always been one on, I like musical journeys. So if I'm feeling low and I'm feeling some of the emo, and I'm feeling some of the goth, and I'm feeling some of the sad heartbreak music, country, whatever, I listen to it. I feel the feelings that it makes you feel, that it brings up. Then I go through my playlist and I find something that's going to go up a little bit. Then I find something that's going to go up even higher. Then who knows? You might see me singing Spice Girls or freaking Elsa Let It Go in the middle of my car. There's actually a Snapchat of me with my daughter doing this. But, again, fun times. Find something stupid. Everybody's got a weird song that they just vibe to and they love it. So when you're sad, It's okay. Feel those feelings. We've already said it happens. It's good to feel the feelings that you feel because, one, you can't feel happy if you don't know what sad is. And if you know really sad, then you can also know what really happy is. Feel it. But then move on and do other things. Make it a journey. Start low, bring yourself back up. You can come back down low again a little bit, a little lower, but then bring yourself back up. Like the stock market. Up, down, up, and then we go. Number 10. Whew, we're at 10 already. Surround yourself with beauty. That means, like in your work, your home, if you can, change the lighting. If you can, use colors that calm and rejuvenate you. Reduce clutter. If your room is cluttered, clean the clutter. I'm bad about this. I have a bunch of clutter. Again, I've thrown away so much stuff in the last couple months simply to try to reduce clutter. But clean your room. Clutter. Reorganize it. Make it different. Do some feng shui. Make a good flow. Reduce the clutter in your house, and then it'll build it up to a higher vibe inside yourself. Create space for clarity. When everything's all cluttered together, it's kind of hard to find clarity and peace. Make some space. Get rid of some stuff. Number 11, go for a walk outside. If you're angry with your partner, why is it always better if you stop arguing, go outside and take a little walk for a minute. Walk around the block. Grounding yourself out, did a video about that. Find it. If I can figure out how to post it, I'll post it. And then grounding out. It's good for you as well. Take your shoes off, walk around barefoot on the grass. It will calm you. It will lower your anxiety. It will lower your stress. It will improve your mood. It will improve your blood circulation. Go for a walk outside. Sun gaze. Get some sunlight on you. Get some vitamin D flowing into your body. It's good for you. You are a natural being. It's okay to unplug from the electrical and technological age. It's okay to unplug from it. It's okay to get back into Mother Nature for a little while. Let the vibes flow through, down into the ground, down into Mother Earth, where she can clean it, give you positivity back up. You will feel better. Take a walk into the woods. Take a nature hike. It's good for you. Listen to the nature. Listen to the birds. You will feel better. Pretty much almost always guaranteed. It just sucks there's no Wi-Fi signal, but you don't need it. You don't even take a picture of it so you can post it on Instagram. It's not what's important. The important thing is to be out there. And finally, number 12, find your vibe tribe. You, my people, like-minded people, people who want to be happy, people who know that bad things happen in life, some of which we manifest. Sometimes it's tests and trials to try to get us to slip up on our vibe, to slip up on what we think of lacking and wanting, and to keep us into a certain situation. We don't want that. We want to move. We want our manifestation. We want our destiny. We want our desires. We want what we've thought inside ourselves to be projected outward. The millions, the money, the cars, the house, the partners, lovers, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives. We want it. Don't we? So, find yourself some high vibe people. Find yourself people who want to be the same as you, who want to be high, who want to have that high vibration, who want to just make you happy. And in turn, you want to help make them happy. Who want to encourage you, who believe in the power of you, who believe in you, who believe you can accomplish anything you want to, like I believe in you. I don't even know you, but I believe in you. And if you believe it, I know you can do great things. I know you're meant to do great things. You're meant to make this world a better place. I believe that from the bottom of my heart, every soul in my being. Every cell, bottom of my soul, I believe it. You got it. Lift yourself up. When you lift yourself up, you'll radiate it to others, and other people will help you. When you breathe into your heart and you're feeling your high vibe, you focus that energy. Your heart actually produces a Wi-Fi signal about 3 meters around you. It's funny how you can get close to someone and be like, ooh. Or you can get close to someone and be like, why is that? It's their vibe. It's their heart. It's who they are coming outward. Be a magnet. Be a magnet for love. You got it. So, if you like this video, please like, comment, give me a topic. Let's have a discussion. Share. Subscribe. More to come. I'm trying to do one every other day, if not every day. But again, sometimes dad duty takes over and I got to do things. But I love y'all. And as always, be blessed. Be happy. Let's raise those vibes, people. Love you. Take it easy, Vibe Tribe.